So why are HSPs getting used all the time? Yeah, let's talk about that one. Hey, good morning everybody. Randy here with The Living Adventure. Hey guys, again, thank you very much. Man, my heart is just beating hard with the amount of accolades and support that you're giving me, and right back at you guys, right back at you. Being highly sensitive and highly responsive is a difficult challenge in today's world, because we're just starting to come out into the light and starting to just basically being understood, but there's still a lot of people out there that are yeah, they're not so nice towards us, and you know, they fear us and they're threatened by us, and you know, we're different. And so one of the aspects about us is that when we try to be kind and generous and caring to other people, there are people out there that will take advantage of that. You know that. You know what I'm talking about. Many of you, if not all of you, have experienced that in some degree or another. And our feelings of kindness and empathy and caring and generosity are quite large. They're very high, and so we keep giving and keep giving and keep giving until we reach a point when we start to realize that we're just being used. And that's when it hits us. That's when the pain starts, is that it dawns on us that, you know, all of a sudden it's like, man, all the effort that I've put in to try to be kind and generous is for naught. It's wasted, and you're just being taken advantage of. You're being used, and that's when the hurt starts. And so how do we deal with that? How do we deal with that hurt? Well, that's a really good question. I mean, each of you have to deal with it in a way that suits you best, but the ways that I've learned to deal with it is one, through empathy, a natural gift that we have as highly sensitive people, and our high elevated feelings of empathy, right? And the first person that I empathize with is the person that's used me. I empathize with them. Like, I mean, man, I just don't understand how they could be that way. And it's an illness. It's a sickness that they have, and so it's something that I have to empathize with them, and that helps me. It helps me not turn my feelings of anger and frustration and hurt into something that is causing me more pain. And let's face it, when we're angry and we're frustrated, or we're feeling any of those emotions that cause us pain, it's us that feel that pain, not them. They don't feel it. And so convert your feelings of anger and hurt, if you can, into empathy, and just realize that they're sick. They're not well. And just like people that are not well, you have to empathize with them. And then I think what you'll notice is that there's a sudden release of pain inside you. And then move to a next stage, and that next stage is about understanding. Understand that there are people out there like that, and that there may be many. But also understand that, you know, we need to, as highly sensitive people, develop our own tools, masks, if you will, that protect us from these infected people. And, you know, identifying those red flags and becomes, unfortunately, with practice. We need to learn, go back in your history and look at the times that you got used and abused, and see if you can identify some of these common red flags that they indicate. And the more that we can understand them, then the more that we protect ourselves from being used again. Another method is to get involved with groups that are highly sensitive, and talk to these people, talk to their experiences and what red flags did they see and have, and then learn from them. I think it was, you know, Sir Isaac Newton that said, stand on the shoulder of giants. I didn't think he originated. He's the one that made it famous. There was another fellow before him that actually originated that thing. And what that meant was, people that have learned before you, why not learn from their education? Why do you have to experience it yourself firsthand? Why not gain the information as they have learned it? And therefore you're better prepared. So getting used, is going to happen. Look for the red flags, guys. When you do get used, turn that anger, that frustration, that feeling that is taking you over into empathy, and try to understand that, hey, yeah, I got to learn from this one, and the next time it's not going to happen. Anyway, guys, I hope this one helps. Cheers.